Hey everyone, good morning. Good morning to you. Have you ever said something? Have you ever said something and instantly wished you could have taken it back? You knew better, but in that moment, emotion took over reason. Have you ever had that happen to you? Well, that was me this week. Here we go. Truth and vulnerability is the only way we get our true grace radiance happening in our life. And here's one for you. I was sitting in a room this past week with dignitaries, colleagues I deeply respect. We were having a discussion about world politics. Dangerous, right there, right? A good discussion. There was no conflict with any of us in the room, but something came up about a leader. And without realizing, not a local leader, but a leader, and without realizing it, I reacted. I let frustration slip through my tongue, and I called that leader a harsh word. And the room moved on. No one made a big deal of it, but I carried it with me all day, all day. I felt it in my energy, my focus, even my radiance, because I was out of alignment. I was out of alignment with my values. And when you're out of alignment, your body knows, your thoughts knows. So that means that your energy shifts and your light dims. And so it the Bible says never let the sun go down in your anger. And I wasn't angry. I was disappointed. I was disappointed in myself. And so later I sent an email apologizing to those who were in the room. And they hadn't thought much of it. They like just brushed it off, whatever, didn't think anything on, went on their day, but I had. And because I knew better, and I never want to speak words that don't build honor and reflect integrity. And that's what emotional intelligence is all about. Awareness before action. And NLP teaches us, neuro linguistic patterning, is that where your focus goes, your energy flows. And in that moment, my focus was on frustration, not grace. And my words followed. So when we don't realize our emotional state, we're not in control. And the first video on this YouTube channel is all about your attitude. If somebody has made you happy, mad, glad, or sad, you've been had. And I was had. So it's really important for us to really recognize our state, our subconscious will take the wheel when we get triggered. Our subconscious is our subconscious holds everything, all that. It's an emotional response. It's it cannot decide on how it's going to respond. It's just going to respond based upon the energy that we're feeding it, the thoughts that we're giving it. It's going to protect us. It's going to protect our emotional state. And so, if we are not consciously aware and consciously driving that state or consciously driving that behavior, the subconscious is just going to give a reaction and a response. And when we react instead of respond, we create chaos instead of calm. And I'm a leader, right? I'm a leader. True leadership is not perfection. It's course correction. It's being humble enough to pause, reflect, and realign. It's realizing that our words carry power to build up or to break atmospheres. And whether you're a fast driving D, expressive I, steady S, or a detailed C, we all have moments where emotions get ahead of intention. And the key is awareness. To know our pattern, pause in it, and redirect. We are not perfect. I am not perfect. Thank God I don't have to be perfect. But I beat myself up at times when knowing that I'm not perfect. And we need to forgive ourselves. So I'm forgiving myself and I've moved on and I've dealt with it and I've shared it with you. So say this with me, because this is my declaration today as I center myself, grab careful hold of my thoughts, my intentions for today. I am aware of my state and I choose response over reaction. I am a leader who speaks life, not frustration. I realign quickly and I radiate peace and integrity. Let's say that again. I'm aware of my state and I choose response over reaction. I am a leader who speaks life, not frustration. I realign quickly and I radiate peace and integrity. So if today you've reacted instead of responded, forgive yourself. Learn from it. Realign with who you are becoming, not who you were in the moment. Because emotional maturity isn't about getting it right every time, it's about returning to right every time. And that's how we grow, friends, in leadership, in peace, and in grace. And if this message spoke to your heart, share it with someone who's learning to respond with grace instead of reaction. And don't forget to subscribe to my morning momentum, where mindset, leadership, and emotional intelligence align with divine purpose. Have an amazing, incredible day. Be blessed, be happy, be safe.